Yeah, I been knew I was a legend. 10 years old. You feel me? I knew what I wanted. I knew what I wanted to do. Knew who I wanted to be. And I did it. Shit, since I was 9, I was telling my uncle, like, man, I'm gonna be a rapper. And I did.
Yo, what's good? What's poppin'? What it is, what it ain't, what it could be, what it should be, what it would be. Cam Newton, the son, Mr. Boogie Doll, here with another episode of Funky Friday. And I promise, I really do promise to give good content for the masses. But ladies and gentlemen, I just promise to always keep it funky. Now, this one right here, this is something that will be appreciated for years to come, because not only is this a person that I've seen grow up, I've been a fan of, but it's Atlanta.
Nah, for real.
You dig what I'm saying? It's you have to understand, I done seen a lot of people talk to this gentleman, but none of them really embody what we naturally share. I call it Wakanda, but we from Atlanta. This particular individual is a rapper, entrepreneur, but most importantly, he's a father and an Atlanta native. I present to some and introduce to others, YFN Lucci.
Nah, what's up, my man?
My nigga.
You good?
My boy.
Hey, you talking about?
How you thugging, bro?
Man, I'm good. I'm home, I'm blessed. You feel me? I wake up to my kid. Shit.
Yeah.
I can't ask for no more.
Is how you moving now? Thinking back to the 15, 16-year-old, did you ever imagine that you would need this much, or is this just for certain situations?
Back then, you know, I probably wouldn't think that I needed this much, you feel me? But like now, I get the picture, you feel me? I know this shit, like this shit serious, you feel me? This shit can make or break me, it can change my life forever, you feel me? I can leave a legacy for my kid. You know, when you young, you don't be thinking about shit like that, you feel me? You just be all for self, so.
I see a dynamic, or what people are seeing a dynamic is what one city has been able to produce. And I don't just jokingly say it, but I really mean it. Like, I'm a athlete, or a former athlete, you know what I'm saying? You're a recording artist, right? In Atlanta, you don't know if you'll be sitting next to a congressman. You don't know you'll sit next to the Atlanta Braves pitcher. You don't know if you're sitting next to Atlanta scammer. You don't know if you sit next to a preacher. You don't know if you sit next to a principal. It's so much, it's a melting pot of blackness, in a sense that I wouldn't be who I am without what I've learned from this city.
Nah, for real.
Now, you spent a lot of time in prison. Take us through, not the journey, but what did you enjoy first when you kind of came out? What were you looking forward to?
Just freedom.
Yeah.
You feel me? Waking up the next day and goddamn, ain't nobody gotta tell me you can get in the shower, or you can't come out the room until 8 o'clock, or you know, just normal shit. Walking to the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Grab me something to drink out the refrigerator.
Right.
You feel me? Cause a lot of people take that type of shit for granted. You feel me? And my kids, seeing my kids and my family, shit like that.
For sure. So you've been through fame, music, trials, and now freedom. Sitting here today, how does it feel to kind of like have that normalcy of like, bro, I'm out? And are you going through, not collateral damage, are you shell-shocked through what you've experienced?
Nah, I ain't shell-shocked. You feel me? I feel like I had to go through what I had to go through to get to where I'm at.
Right.
You feel me? So it's a gift and a curse. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shit. It's like, a nigga gotta go through something bad, but at the end of the day, it's a reward at the end. You feel me?
For sure.
And if I had to do it, I'd do it again.
Me being a fan, right? And I remember we got mutual friends. I'm seeing, a person I have a lot of respect for, and Day. Guys that, have cemented their legacy, whether you know who it is or not. You feel me? Back when it was been broke before T-shirts, everybody had them shirts.
Everybody.
Nigga, who in the hell creating it? And here he is at my house shooting dice, like, boom. Or, you know, this person said they just met this person over here. They shooting, they playing spades. They over here, they at just a function. And to see the impact, you know what I'm saying? And doing it in a way that's your authentic way, my authentic way, everybody's authentic way. I'm reminded about a project, Wish Me Well. All right, and the kid from, and Traumatized was like something. I just played it here before we went on air, and it's like, damn, bro. I'm scrolling down. I'm like, damn, that was 2015.
Yeah. A minute ago. Like 10 years ago.
10 years. But I'm like, 2015 for me was such a monumental time. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, golly, I had that on repeat. That was a part of my like playlist going into the game, playing the game.
No, for sure.
Like, do you ever see the maturation from you when you created that? You probably was like the little homie.
No, for sure.
Well, now you the big homie. Do you feel the pressure? Do you feel the respect? Do you even acknowledge that growth?
I definitely feel the respect. And, you know, sometimes I feel the pressure, but it's like, shit, God won't put too much on me that I couldn't handle.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you the chosen, you just gotta, you chose, so you gotta lead. You feel me? You gotta take on that responsibility. I've been a leader, shit. So it ain't hard to just carry that burden with me. Feel me?
What is it truly like? Because you get to experience life where niggas inside 285, they'll never know. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
And it's tough. It's hard because what's the word that you say or people say? Survivor's guilt.
No, for sure.
Where you feel like you got to bring everybody on. But going through that transition, and I want to stay here for a while, going through that transition from the little homie to now, when folks see, oh, bro, that Lucci, and you see the impact, or you see how, you know what I'm saying, little niggas look at you.
I'm sure.
And everything that you say, they gonna do. You have so much power. How do you feel the responsibility to direct the younger generation?
See, at first, you know, I was young and wild, so I probably wasn't leaning in the right direction. A little bit, but still, I was still kind of young too. But now I know, like, my voice mean a lot, you feel me? And me going down to sit down and be around so many young niggas who done, like, gave their life away, you feel me, on like, little bullshit. I had to sit there and think, like, bro, when I come up, I gotta change the narrative, you feel me? Because all young niggas know is drill, you feel me, this or that. And that, you know, we rap about this shit, you feel me? But I also rap about real shit, like, you know, taking care of my family,
For sure.
taking care of my kid, handling my responsibility, you know, standing on all my morals and my principles. So we gotta change the narrative. We gotta show young nigga it ain't all about that. We gotta teach young nigga unity. You feel me? Cause that what got all the you know, Atlanta niggas who popping. That what got us here. We were together at one point.
Yeah.
You feel me? But when a lot of bullshit started happening, all the young niggas looking at the bullshit and they looking like whatever we own, that's what they own.
Sure.
You feel me? So when we change the narrative, you know, some people gonna be, it gonna take a little time for them to get with it. But I think it's up to us to change that shit. You feel me? Cause our voice mean the most.
So you were saying off camera, like, you got individuals that are virgins.
For real, they picking up guns before they have sex. They catching bodies. They got 30 years and they ain't never had sex. You feel me? Like, it ain't all about sex, but it's just,
No,
you know,
it's to
like
put
when
it
we were
in
young,
principle.
you know,
Yeah, no, for
like
sure.
when you young, bro, I know me when I was young, bro, I used to like to talk to girls and have fun and shit. Like, we used to go kick it, you know, go out to eat, go to the movies, go to the fair, everybody, you feel me? It ain't that. These young niggas wanna go kill somebody, rob somebody, and they young, they like 14, 15.
Yeah.
Going to jail, catching 30 years. And I'm sending out tone to them, and they don't really realize.
It don't hit.
Yeah, it don't hit them yet.
Yeah.
But see, I was sending up. We were like on the yard, but we was in a cage. It was like everybody in a different cage, and there was a young nigga He was like 17. No, he was like 18, 19. And he had 30 years. And then there was an older nigga. He probably like 40. They're like 40, 42 or some shit. And he was telling the young nigga like, bro, I been in here before you was even thought of type shit. And when he told the young nigga that, I seen it in the young nigga face like, damn, I'm finna be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some deep shit. What a nigga tell you, bro, I been in prison when you let somebody nutsack. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just sitting there, cause I know I'm going home. I got my little time. I done did my 4 years. It wasn't little, cause shit.
No, it
4
hurt.
years.
Yeah.
But I'm looking like, damn, bro, been in here all his life. Little bro finna spend the rest of his life in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
That shit serious, but the young niggas ain't looking at it like that until they get in that situation. And even in that situation, they running around the dorm with a bunch of young niggas and they still on the same shit.
Yeah.
But it just take for us to let them know, like, but that ain't the move.
Yeah. I see a situation where you created music kind of antagonizing or prompting that type of behavior.
No, for sure.
We're going to talk about this latest project, but do you in part feel responsible for some of the ways that the kids kind of move now?
No, for sure. Like, but not all. See, all my shit ain't like that. But yeah, cause that's the shit we was on. Everybody was on bullshit. You know, you got to be accountable for that shit. So yeah, I can say I feel like I'm one of the reasons for that shit.
Yeah.
So that was why when I was coming out, I'm like, they gotta change the narrative, bro. It ain't all about that shit. Nigga ain't trying to go sit in jail for the rest of their life, man.
Right.
You feel me?
Like when you have these interactions with kids or children or young adults, what's the first cue that you already know this particular person may be on a different type of time where like, hey, bro, you going the wrong way? And what's your strategy to impact them in a way that, you know, you got a lot of insight.
See, me, I kick it to him like a big brother. Like, yeah, you don't supposed to be no hoe, you don't supposed to let no nigga fuck with you and all that. That's cool. But now we gonna have fun when you with me. You feel me? I'm finna teach you how to, like, if you're a child, I'm gonna teach you how to be a child, bro. You gotta have fun. You feel me? You gotta go kick it. Ain't nothing wrong with being a kid. You feel me? But these niggas be wanting to grow up so fast, and when you get in grown up situation, you be wishing like, damn, I supposed to been doing this.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I kick it with them. We go have fun. We go paintballing, Andretti's, goddamn, all type of little fun shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? They put their kid back in them.
Yeah.
And you can see it in their face, like the joy, like, boy, y'all nigga having fun. Yeah. Y'all ain't smoking weed today. Y'all having fun. Y'all nigga supposed to do this all the time, though.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Man, I had these interactions every single time, like I see, I don't even know, I ain't seen them in a minute, but like the Water Boys.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Hey, big bro. Hey, man, help me out, big bro. Man, you in that big old car, big bro, man, help me out. And then that's one. Then you see three. Then you see three turn to a 6. 6 turn into a 15. And like, golly, nigga, like, where y'all young boy done came from? But when you start to talk to him, right? I remember having this conversation with one of the cats, or one of the young dudes. This at a stoplight. And I done let a whole stoplight go because I was having a moment with Buddy. And, you know, you can understand, like, people laying on the horn, wah, 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 wah. But this was a moment that I had with a young individual. At the time, I was riding in a Rolls Royce. I said, bro, you done passed so many cars just to get to my car. And I understand my car may stand out, but if you trying to make money and you hoping that all the cars that you pass, you'll get some from my car. If you a hustler,
You gonna go to all the
you gonna get the Toyota, you gonna get the doggone Prius, you gonna get the dually truck, you gonna get the Plucker, you gonna get the Rolls Royce, you gonna get the Benz, you gonna get the doggone Scion.
Nah, for sure.
And collect it all. I said, bro, y'all niggas ain't trying to make money. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't never seen a $100 bill or a $1 bill that had somebody's name on it or where they were from or how they did. It all looked the same.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So bestowing that type of wisdom on these kids, it's like, I said it briefly, bro, these kids will pick up a gun before they'll pick up a book. But I don't even care about you picking up a book. Just be around somebody that can say, hey, nigga, what you, hey.
Somebody you can learn from.
Like, learn from.
Oh, for sure.
You feel me? Because when I was coming up, I ain't about to proclaim that I was any type of, like, gutter or whatever. I believed in respect. That's what my father taught me. I believe in respect. Now, my partners, they had certain situations, and where I went to school, obviously went to Westlake. Now, we had niggas from Washington Road, had niggas from Red Oak. This was before they even had Langston Hughes. So all them kids that came from the other side of Kent Creek Marketplace, they came to our school. So the optics of Westlake was like, man, y'all go to that bougie school. But everybody was coming from everywhere.
Okay.
So I was versed with, man, what? Oh, these niggas getting high. I also knew like what fly was. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, in high school, a Range Rover to me, if I had an option to choose a Range Rover or a Caprice Classic, I'm going with the Caprice Classic. You feel me? With some beat in that hoe. Wah, wah, wah. That was just that's all I knew, because that's what I was exposed to. So now I see situations where I always had an eye of money. 24s. And the car clean. I see how that nigga move. That nigga just look like he got money.
And then the nigga inspired to be like
that. It was never the nigga that was killing or like, because them type of niggas from where I grew up, they were bummy. They were just always mad that they didn't have it. I always looked at the fly niggas that had the girls. This is what I like. This is just what I came from.
Oh, sure.
You feel me? So now, when you have that responsibility to be what niggas is or young dudes is looking at now, like, hey, bro, I want that. Cause that's how I was. I'm like, bro, I seen a nigga come around with a Grand National, and then they used to have the paint designer like a cartoon characters.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like they'll have an M&M's or a Bugs Bunny. Boy, that bill will be beautiful. And then you'll hear him 3 miles away still rattling his trunk. I wanted that.
No, for sure.
You feel me?
And when you want shit like that, bro, you're gonna end up getting it or trying to get it. So, but now, young nigga, they don't want that. They want to be like the smackers and the drillers but they don't know. Shit, all the smackers ain't got no money.
None.
You feel me?
Like these folks.
None against the smackers, you feel me? Because I fuck with the smackers. But man, even smackers I know, bro, they want money. They want some money. It ain't, you get what I'm saying?
They doing what they doing because they don't have it.
Facts.
And I understand when you got a young dude that's trying to kill drills, like whatever the hell it rhyme with, I ain't here for all that. I'm here to just say, hey, bro, I use my platform with C1N to say, hey, bro, you ain't gotta sell drugs. Bro, you see that little football right here, bro? This football changed my life because I committed to it. Man, I remember one time, bro, honest to God, nigga, I was with my older brother. They call it the hot box. Life's all about leveling up. Whether I'm handling business on the field or kicking back in my zone. I like to celebrate with cigars that match the moment. That's why I linked up with Famous Cigars to bring you guys a crazy deal. Yeah, you heard that right. 8 top-rated cigars at $1 a stick. Top quality brands like Oliva, Romeo and Julieta, Davidoff, and that's just to name a few. Hand-picked and just for my fans and worth over 80 bucks. But given to you for $8. Hit up famouscigars.com/cam and lock in this exclusive deal. While you're there, check out their insane collection of premium cigars, all shit fresh and fast from their massive 20,000 square foot humidor. Famous Cigars has been in the game since 1939 and still family owned. If you know me, you know family means everything. So celebrate every win with my friends at Famous. 8 cigars for $8. No, 8 premium cigars for $8. That's famouscigars.com/cam. Right. I don't know what they call it now, but they will go like at lunch or right after school, pick somebody's car and they just start smoking weed.
Yeah,
right?
Boom. Right.
Everybody smoke. I was in that hole because I'm just so giddy. Like, boom, oh, what y'all about to do? Y'all about to go to McDonald's? All right, cool, boom. But these niggas was smoking and they was passing it and it got to me. And my brother looked at me and snatched it back and said, nigga, if I ever see you smoking weed, I'ma beat your ass.
Oh, sure.
I've never smoked weed a day of my life because of that threat from my older brother.
Oh, sure.
And it was like, bro, I felt that. And anybody who has a future and niggas around you move and they know who you are, they would never like make you be a part of that because I was always the dude, man, you different, nigga, watch out, man, you ain't got, but what? Nigga, watch out.
For sure.
People will protect you. That's why when the people who don't necessarily know how the hood work, man, why he even going back there? There is a sense of protection that you feel in your own environment. You see what I'm saying? And that happened for me. When I was growing up, I would come back wearing my team, you know what I'm saying, gear, still having partners and homeboys that I had an affinity for, like, just concerned, like, hey, bro, what you got going on? Nah, man, I'm working, bro, but I still got motion. Like, bro, where you at? You feel me? So you can genuinely care about a person, but y'all roles and lives
are different.
Nah,
for sure.
Man, you had a sound to this motivation, gangster aura, bravado, toughness, but also inspirational when you listen to Lucci's or YFN Lucci music. Where did that sound come from?
I grew up listening to like Wayne, goddamn Jay-Z, T.I., who else? Rick Ross. You know, all of them. So at first when I was young, I used to just be rapping. And I was hard. I knew how to just rap. But shit, I used to listen to niggas like Wayne song. I was like, damn, bro, I want to rap like that. I want to rap about something, bro. You feel me? And I had to sit there and like, damn, I got to go through some shit. You feel me? And once I started going through shit, I just started like spilling my pain on the music. Yeah. Like, shit, I'm going to talk about it. Because nigga don't vent to nobody. You feel me? I ain't the type to just sit there and tell somebody my problems, tell a nigga how I feel about this or how this girl hurt me or this. I ain't gonna tell no nigga that, but I ain't had no problem going in the booth. It was a time, nigga, I might make everybody get out the studio when I'm rapping. Like, y'all could just go do something else. Like, and that's the time I used to make the hardest song, cause I'm gonna go in there and just talk about whatever on my mind. And like with the melodic shit, you know, like I used to listen to a lot of R&B shit too. You feel me? So I just put it together, like, you feel me? And that's how my sound came.
So was there a person that kind of, hey, well, you got some?
Nah, it was a couple of people. It was like, for sure, my big brother K, Nut. Like, Nut used to be like, boy, your shit hard. Like, boy. A lot of niggas from my hood. You feel me? When I seen, like, I used to make music, and they really used to be like, they'll steal the music. Like, well, look, give me this. Let me write to this song. So I see them listening to it. You know, niggas ain't just asking for your music because you their partner.
For sure.
Shit, I don't give a damn if you my partner. That shit ass, I don't want to listen to it. But so when I see everybody, they asking for this shit, they want to listen. So I'm like, I knew I had something then. And it just, I stayed down. I'm like, but I got to keep going. You feel me?
We always hear kids talk about wanting to be a rapper. You also said that you wanted to. There's a phase of your life where you were like, no, I want to be a rapper.
In fact.
For the person who sees this and talking about your journey to being who we know you to be today, what was those phases that you went through to really craft your pen or craft your voice?
Man, every day rapping. Like, a nigga once told me, like, bro, if you want to do something, like, whatever you want to do in life, you got to do that shit down there every day, all day. You got to live and breathe and think about that shit all day, every day.
Yeah.
So, like, I used to pick up my microphone. I had that shit in my room. Like, I used to have a microphone hanging out my ceiling fan, a little setup in my room, and I used to rap down there every day. You know, nigga go outside, have fun, but come back in the house, I'm rapping. So, and then, like, when like, nigga be asking me, like, damn, bro, like, bro, I want to rap. And I tell a nigga, like, you want to rap or you want to make money? Cause it's a difference. You feel me? I'm like, bro, I ain't rap for the money. You feel me? I ain't rap for the money. I rap cause I like to rap. And I like to make music. And I want people to hear my shit and fuck with my shit. I wanted to recite my shit and see the whole crowd singing my shit. You feel me? It was never about the money. So young nigga looking at it like, damn, I want what you got.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna get you what I got. I mean, that ain't, yeah, you get what I'm saying? That ain't gonna, you gotta want that drive I had.
Yeah.
You gotta want that passion I had for this shit. Cause I love this shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's how I got here.
So we can appreciate this next question because everybody's story different. When did you first witness, or what's your story behind the first time you witnessed birthday bash?
I think I was with my baby mama. We were young though. We were like probably like 17 or some shit, 16. And she took me to like my first concert. And like just to see, like, you know, I think Dro was probably there. You know,
The white boy, black boy, white boy swag drove before a day one drove. Or that was like around the same type of phase.
I think it probably was black. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. No, it was day one because he was doing the shoulder lean and shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? But you know, Dro used to be in Summer Hill a lot. So for me, like to see him on that stage, it's like, damn. And then a lot of more people too. Cause,
No, for sure.
yeah, but that's to see somebody I know, I used to see. I ain't, you know, that shit motivation. You feel me? Like, damn, bro, if he can do that shit, right? I know I can do that shit. You feel me? And it was just one of the moments.
Yeah.
You feel me? One of the moments. But birthday bad you to be crazy.
Every person in Atlanta understands, and if you don't understand birthday bad, that tell me how old you are.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Birthday bad, bro, you can get a girl number, get robbed.
Anything. Get into a fight.
Get everything in birthday bad. But you talked about something as far as your drive, but also understanding the business. Who is the person that put you on the business, not just coming from Atlanta, not just being, you know, in the streets, not just being, you know, a rapper, but really getting to the business and doing right by it?
I always wanted to learn. But I guess, like, you know, I might be high, and certain people might not take you so serious. So, but I was always like, bro, how you do this? How you do this? Like, how I get that? How I get my masters? How I got them? How I build my own label? How I do this? But a person who like really like, hey, bro, you gotta lock in, bro. If you want this shit for real, it was Day. Feel me? They be on my ass, bro. He be like, bro, you gotta know your shit, bro. Like, you gotta know how much money you getting. You gotta know what your money coming from. You gotta know, goddamn, your percentages. You gotta know a lot of shit. You feel me? And it was Day. You feel me?
Tell the people about you and Day Day's dynamic.
Well, I met Day through TIG. You feel me? And we built a relationship. You feel me? And I used to always ask them like, bro, this shit business or this shit family business? Like, if it business, y'all let me know. Cause nigga, I love y'all, you feel me? And that's just how I was, you feel me? And I guess Day, he used to be the same way. He like, bro, I ain't in it to just get over on no nigga, you feel me? Cause his brother used to rap. And he was like, man, my brother got fucked over in the rap shit. So I don't never want to fuck over nobody, you feel me? And he was just a person I can always call and ask a question. Tell him how I feel about something. Nigga. If I want to cry, then I can cry to him. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's just how we built our bond.
Yeah. Like, when you listen to your music, there's an evidence of vulnerability. You feel me? That not a lot of men, black men specifically, are able to channel and unlock.
No, for sure.
You feel me? Telling people how you feel, like you said, like, man, a woman hurt my feelings, bro. Like, man, that nigga really tried me. Like, how, hey, bro, like, I ain't just feeling like it today. How are you able to go through those type of emotions and really speak about that?
I feel like that what made me different in the music shit. That's what my brother always tell me. But it's like, you can't be scared to talk about what you want to talk about. Like, this music, this shit poetry. Like, this shit feelings. Like, people feel this shit. All the big hits, the old hits back in the day, nigga was telling you how they feel. Even the R&B singer, nigga telling you how they feel.
Yeah.
And even a gangster can relate to that shit. You feel me? Everybody got feelings, so why not talk about yours? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no telling who you gonna touch.
On this project, you're not just flexing, you know, about what you got. You got songs about your kids, about pain, about God. Was that something that prison taught you from your storytelling and incorporating that, but also the things that you went through?
I wouldn't say prison taught me that, but prison gave me something else to talk about. You feel me? Because I was going through shit. So, like I said, I don't just rap about what I got, because shit, everybody ain't got this shit. Everybody can't relate to goddamn riding in the Rolls Royce. Everybody can't relate to running around their big-ass house. Like, young nigga like to hear that shit sometimes because it's a little motivational. People go through shit. They want to put in your CD when they having a bad day, and they like, damn, I got to keep going. Like, damn, Luke said he never gave up. Yeah. Shit, but I can't give up no matter how hard this shit get. You feel me? Or goddamn, well, I got 4 kids. Other nigga might got 2 kids, 1 kid, 6 kids. Like, I gotta be in my kid life like Luke. You get what I'm saying? So that's the type of shit I rap about. I'm trying to teach nigga how to be a better man. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
How to be a real man. You feel me? All that other shit, that shit don't matter.
Yeah. Obviously, being from Atlanta, what's one of the things about the city that never leaves you no matter where you go?
Damn, that's a tough one. A lot of shit. Shit, my accent.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna be me regardless. I'm gonna talk like how I want to talk regardless.
I can button it up, you know, but I can unloose that button with so much ease. You feel me? Partner them, twin, you know, homeboy, like shouty.
Yeah, you can't change that
ever.
You feel
ever.
Me?
It's my bravado.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't never shrunk in no room just to make room for somebody else.
Feel me? Hell nah, I'm gonna be me.
Yeah.
That's where I come from. I'm proud to be from the A.
Sure.
You feel me?
For sure. Still talking about your rap career, did you ever have a moment where you're like, okay, I got something special? Like, when was your aha moment where you like,
damn,
oh, this ain't no hobby no more?
When I'm making Wish Me Well, the first one.
For real?
Yeah. Like, it was a song called Mom's Favorite Song. I mean, Mom, I think that's what it was called. But I'm in the driveway. I had just got my new Camaro. I had a red Camaro drop top.
Yeah.
So I'm playing the song, and my mama sitting on the porch. And on the song, I be like, the only time a nigga lights was off was in a thunderstorm. I thank God and I thank you, Mom. And then my mama, she was sitting there, and she was like, yeah, ain't that right? And it's like, damn, my mama listen to this shit. She feel this shit. Like, she see I ain't just rapping about bullshit. I'm rapping about, you know, this is my life.
Yeah.
And at that moment, it's like, well, my mama can feel this shit. I know the world gonna feel this shit.
Yeah. Did you speak about, you know, having a relationship with your mom? Was your dad around?
Yeah, my dad was around. Yeah.
Were they together? What was that
dynamic? They wasn't together.
Yeah.
No.
So like
they cool though.
No, for sure. They cordial.
They
cordial.
Yeah, but they wasn't around. I mean,
so as you speak about different things and what you stand for, being a father is something that's extremely important, right? Yeah. To you, and it's evident. Who taught you that?
Damn. I can't really say nobody taught me that, bro. That's just something that I always wanted. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, no offense to my pop was in my life, you feel me? Like, but I just always wanted, like, my dad to be here with me all the time. Like, you feel me? I want to go here with my dad. I want to ride with my dad in their car. I want to have these talks with my dad, you feel me? So, I want my dad to take me here or take me there. So I was like, shit, bro. When I had my first daughter, like, man, I'm looking at her like, I'm gonna be here with you every step of the way. I'm gonna teach you everything. I'm gonna show you everything. I'm gonna watch your first time you fall off the bike, or I'm gonna be there when you got graduated from kindergarten.
Yeah, I know the
It's like, I don't know. I just always wanted to provide and take care of my people.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I don't really think, I ain't learned that from nobody. I watch movies and shit. I watch movies and the people in the movies I wanted to be like was like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, there was a phase, and I'm going back to something that I went through. When people talk about creating broken homes or creating broken families, coming from a person who has multiple, mothers of the children that I have, for you, what is that situation like? And when you hear breaking homes, how do you rebuttal that?
I don't know. Some people handle it different. I don't think just all broken homes like fuck up people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What you think? You think they fuck up there? You think it's well, I probably can't say that because I ain't never stayed in a fixed home, so I don't know what the difference would be. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I did. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I only can make all my wrongs right now.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I see people's dynamic. Man, I want it to be everything that TV teaches us. The Bible says. But my reality just wasn't the same. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Like, everybody's life or transformation is different. And I say this quote respectfully to how I grew up. I always knew right from wrong. I just didn't always do right.
I get it.
So when you do have children, I thought that this was gonna be my forever. Then life happened. Then what? Dang. Then what you gonna just say? Nah, I'm gonna start over. No. You got children, bro. Like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's my reality. I see you with your situations, and I'm like, yo, I always want to ask people, because that's the thing now. Like where folks are like, man, well, you just need to settle down. Well, I'm like, yeah. Well, what about the ones that's already here? You still got to do right by them.
Right.
You feel me?
I'm the same way. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
So it probably wasn't your father, but who were some of your heroes growing up in Atlanta?
Jesus. Goddamn. I don't lie. Why you the fuck with Jesus growing up?
Yeah, everybody.
Jesus, T.I., shit, Guwap.
But were there somebody that you tried to model yourself after or carve your own lane? Like, how did you, like being a rapper is like a typical thing if you ain't going nowhere after high school, right? For folks to say, like, I'm gonna make music, all right, I'm gonna be a rapper. You have some type of foundation where you're like, man, there's something about him or something about her that I want to incorporate in my tone, my delivery.
See, I always wanted to rap like Wayne, dress like Jim Jones, goddamn, get women like Nelly.
But that's real.
So yeah, that's how I will, and get money like Jay. Have the brain like Jay.
That's hard.
Yeah.
So Keys to the Streets and Every Day We Lit was joints that were anthems, like, and dare I just say in Atlanta, like, no, like these are anthems for a good time, like for people's lives. What project or what song did you kind of step outside of Atlanta and be like, yo, like, it's one of them ones?
Every Day We Lit for sure. Key to the Street, Heartless.
Yeah, that was too great.
Yeah, Heartless. That's like performing everywhere and just watching everybody with that same reaction. That shit be crazy. Like, damn. At the time when you making that shit, you don't really know what it gonna do. You feel me? You just enjoying yourself rapping in the studio. But once it come out and you see the impact it have on people, that shit be crazy. Like I don't know, like a type of moment. You play football, so probably your first touchdown, that shit, it's like one of them feelings. You feel me? Everybody, all these goddamn fans out here, you done scored. Yeah. You feel me? I don't know, like that type of feeling.
Nigga, how you come up with your ad lib?
I don't know, bro. I just...
Nigga, you go anywhere. You go anywhere, bro. And then some would think it's funny, but they like, like,
I just
who do that?
Booth. I just go in the booth, bro, and I just zone out, and I just get the just
melody.
Yeah.
Melodies.
And once it sound good, I'm like, damn, that shit sound good. Keep that, Keith. That's my engineer. I do like, keep it. Fuck it.
But that's been the ongoing sound for time and time. And like, we all know a major part of rap and music as a whole is the ad libs to kind of like, oh, that's him.
So people gonna feel them.
You feel me? Like everybody have them. You know, 2 Chainz, my partner, you're like, 2 Chainz? Like everybody is this. Goo-up, you know what I'm saying?
Sure,
like, you go down them all. But now when you talk about yours, I'm always intrigued to kind of, where did it stem from?
I don't know. It was just a sound I made when I was in the booth. And I was like, well, that shit hard.
Yeah.
And it just hit. Mm-hmm. And once I seen everybody fucking with it, I kept it going.
Say that.
You feel me?
It's, and we talked about one of those pieces that you created, Every Day We Lit. Rest in peace to PNB. But what was that grief process like for you?
Man, you know, I was in jail at the time. And there was so many rappers, like, just passing away. And, like, at first, you know, when you in jail, bro, it's like, you feel so disconnected from the world because you're not there. So you really, it be like, man, that shit ain't real. That shit can't be real. You feel me? But once I got out, it hit me. Because it's like, damn, I can't call these certain people. That shit, he folk really gone. You feel me? And, you know, when you got a relationship with rappers and shit, bro, that shit be fucked up. Because it's like, damn, bro, like, this our life, this our job, and our shit is like dangerous because who we are and the things we got. And for people just to keep losing their life over bullshit, that shit be crazy.
Have you ever thought that could have been you?
Yeah. That's why when people ask me, did I have any regrets about, like, you know, going to jail and shit, I was like, no, because maybe God was protecting me. Maybe God set me down so he can cover me and make sure I come back home to my kids and shit and get my mind right so I can get all the bullshit so I can continue to live and continue to provide for my family. So, hey, I thought that a lot of times, like, damn, bro, that shit could have been me.
For sure.
Plenty of times.
I see a situation, like, and this is where I relate to really knowing what's going on. And from my perspective, that who all gonna be there? It's like, this crowd, like, when you own that affiliation, and affiliation to me is gang-related activity, any type of beef or disagreement. When you see circumstances kind of happen, when you hear about PNB, when you see Nipsey, when you see Dolph, all these individuals happen in their respective, you know what I'm saying, places, or in the hood, so to speak, around their own individuals. For you, when you see or hear about these type of things, being on the type of time that you were on, what's your thought process?
You gotta change. You gotta change your environment. You feel me? Because you never know what's gonna happen. You never know who feel away about you.
Who's envious of it?
Yeah, you feel me? So you just gotta be mindful, bro. And you gotta know, like, bro, if it ain't work, if it ain't your kid, if it ain't the thing that important to you, once you make it to this status, bro, you gotta leave that shit alone, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with change. You feel me? But you gotta accept the fact and grow up and know, like, nigga, I'll change. Hell yeah. Fuck what everybody say, like, oh, that nigga got the money, chain don't come around. Hell no, I don't come around. Why should I come around? Ain't shit there for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get here. I ain't trying to come back there. You feel me?
Boosie has said or mentioned rappers are not safe in their hometowns. Would you agree?
I agree and disagree.
Speak on it.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I love Atlanta. It's hard for me to leave. I can't leave that motherfucker. But like I was just saying, like the people you love and you be around the most, they have envious ways of you, and you never know what they'll do to you. You feel me? So he right about that. But in a way, it's still people who love you too and who gonna protect you.
Right.
You feel me? So you just gotta know how to move. See, some people just move crazy, and that's why things happen to them.
So it's like, and I'm going off the dome in regards to me and how the dynamic of Atlanta work, because when you go other places, New York, they got different boroughs, right? Brooklyn, Bronx, Long, like whatever that is, cool, I respect it. Chicago, they got different spaces, different places. Florida, different counties, cool. LA, it's whatever LA rock. Texas, same thing. What in Atlanta? It's Atlanta. Everybody up under Fulton County.
Yeah, for sure.
But as one zone, you step over across another street, you in a different zone.
Yeah.
And people don't realize, like, what is a zone? Zone is defined as a police kind of ordinance of what
it's
they
a precinct.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
So growing up, Jeezy, Gucci, right? T.I., Shout It Low. The list goes on. The 2 Chainz at one particular point, ludicrous. It's so many disagreements, and some wasn't violent.
Right.
And you were obviously a part of some. I seen Young Thug, Rich Homie. You now see Offset, Speculative, Quavo. Like, when you hear these disagreements with specific individuals, obviously you and Thug, that I'm glad that y'all working together.
I'm sure.
In that moment, and I'm trying to get you to tap back into how do we even get to this point?
It be bullshit. It always bullshit. And it's never the art, it's the shit around. You feel me? And some shit could be avoided, you know what I'm saying? But everybody got egos. You feel me? That's the main thing. It be the egos and pride. You feel me? They'll be feeling like, shit, man, fuck that nigga. Shit, fuck that nigga too. Shit, hey, what? We on whatever y'all on.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that shit don't get a nigga nowhere. You feel me?
So for all the confusion, just for people who've heard about, thought about, and spoke about, from your understanding, how did the disagreement with you and Thug even start? When was the first time you realized, oh, this a beef? Oh, we got differences in agreement?
It was like, this shit was a long time. It was really before, like, I was even rapping. I was just coming in. Like, I was just coming around on Fly Them. I'm pulling up to the studio with Quan there with Thug. They working and shit. Like, I ain't had no problem with them nigga ass, you feel me? But it was like our crew, like my people, they people, might be at Crucial, nigga get the fine, and then nigga steal this, or nigga shoot up this car, nigga like fix the car, nigga, it's just little shit. It's a whole bunch of little shit that just kept happening.
But what was it that was like, when you knew it was...
It was bullshit. It wasn't that. It was just like, oh, them niggas just don't fuck with us. Or we don't fuck with them. It wasn't no specific incident that made it. It just, every time we was around, it was something. I don't know.
It was tension.
It was just tension.
You never thought to just be like, hey, bro, let me talk to home?
Not really, because it was bigger than me.
Explain.
Like, that shit, like, when you from a hood, it's a whole bunch of parts, pieces that play a part of the shit. And me, shit, I wasn't no gangbanger, nothing. I ain't no blood, no crip, no none of that shit. That was blood business. Yeah. So I can't get into blood business. You feel me? What I'm gonna say? Hey man, y'all nigga bullshit. They're not, man, they ain't gonna listen to me. You know what I'm saying? At the time.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to get in and do what was best for me. You feel me?
But for people who don't understand this, where you from and where he from, it's walking distance.
Yeah, we both in zone 3.
Do you understand? Like,
fact.
and I don't think people really understand because, like, you could be from Dallas, and then you be like, okay, Houston don't really rock with Dallas,
and that shit far ahead.
That's far, nigga. We
That
talking
shit right
about a
down the
couple.
street.
Like, I can look down and be like, hey, bro, I'm gonna throw that rock, and that's where he from, or like that's where he claimed. You feel me? Like, I see a lot of folks like Rollo, like a lot of individuals that have been in this environment, and instead of what the optics show, instead of just being like, hey, bro, what the issue?
See, that's what I'm telling you, is ego. But now I look at it like, bro, we all grown, we all done growed up, you feel? So when I was in jail, I used to tell Fly, like, they gonna take for a nigga like us to just sit down. Everybody, like, we gotta sit at a table and we gotta figure this shit out. Because that's the only thing that's gonna stop the young nigga from beefing.
Yeah.
Because they ain't gonna sit down.
No.
Young niggas not gonna sit down.
Because, like, when you see it, and I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No, you smooth.
It's like, it don't even really be you. It don't really be him. It's the others. It's just like, okay, I gotta stand on business for my partner. And you rocking with your partner.
I'm sure.
And what it gonna be? You feel me? What situation happened where it got personal then? Cause talking is one thing, but when you go through it in real time and be like, oh no, wait, what?
They get personal with them when them bullets get to flying.
Yeah.
That's when they get personal. Once that shit get to going, it's personal. No matter what.
So beyond fighting.
The fight was smooth, but see, like I told you, this day and era is different. The fight gonna always lead to the shoe now. See, back then, long time ago, niggas can fight, and then we'll see each other again the next week, and this is what it is. We fought.
Yeah.
But the new era, a fight gonna lead to shoe.
Was there ever something that happened that was proclaimed to be you when you had no parts of being in it?
Yeah, a lot of times.
You care to share? Because I'm telling you, bro, this interview, and I'm not trying to be on no messy stuff.
No, for sure.
But this really comes from like, but why though, nigga, you making money? He making money. Like, y'all know how much money y'all missing out on?
See, that's what I was telling you at the time. Nigga be young, and got too much pride, too much ego. But like I said, once niggas sit down for that shit and realize like, nah, but we almost lost our life this way. You feel me? We could have been in jail for the rest of our life for some bullshit. Nigga wake up. Feel me? Like, nigga ain't going through that shit no more. I don't give a damn.
So it was reportedly said that you and Thug couldn't directly have communication.
Not for sure.
But we've seen each other. You've seen both of you guys on each other's project. So there was some type of understanding.
And when I was locked up, Savage reached out to me. And he was like, "Goddamn, how you feel about, getting on the phone with the other boy?" And I was like, "Shit, man, I ain't tripping. I ain't gonna do it while I'm in here." He was like, "Nah, it's smooth." He was like, "I just feel like y'all need to have a conversation, bro. Cause sometimes that shit don't even be about y'all." And I was open to it. My label and his label, they had communication with each other.
Yeah.
And shit, they sent him one of my songs and he sent me one of his songs.
Right.
And then I did his verse, he did my verse, sent it back. And that's how it happened.
So, and just understanding like where you are now, what things goes through your mind now that you kind of see, and this goes to your growth, that it's not even worth it now?
Shit, losing that time for one, being away from my kid, ain't knowing like, man, the opportunity that nigga got, bro. I was sitting down and hearing about the money these niggas were making all their music now. I'm like, boy, I gotta get in.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? I ain't finna come out beefing with no nigga, man.
Yeah.
I don't feel no way about no nigga. We finna get some money. If you want to get some money, we gonna get some money. Fuck with me. Fuck with my game.
Yes,
Cause that's where I'm going. I'm going to the money.
Man, shout out to 21 for brokering that kind of peace offering. But is there certain things that is a next step to what you want to also kind of share light on, like, as far as your growth as an individual now too?
I've been trying to do my labor shit, but when I was in jail, like I had a to-do list. I was like, man, I'm gonna get my trust when I get out. You feel me? I'm gonna buy another home. I'm gonna restructure my deal. You feel me? And when I got out, I started checking out my list. You feel me? I restructured my deal with Fly. You feel me? He got down, gave me my masters, and I gave him a percentage on my master. I also started my own label. I like went away from YFN. You feel me? Like I'm always be a young Fly nigga, but I went with Already Legend, and everybody I signed under, they gonna be Already Legends. You feel me? We did a licensing deal with Atlantic. Well, we still own our shit, but they just put out the music.
Right, distribution.
Yeah, for sure. And it just, like, bro, nigga want so much more, bro. Like, to be real, like, nigga ain't got time for no bullshit, bro. I got 4 kids and a mama and a girl, you feel me? And I gotta be there, I gotta provide for the rest of my life for them. And I gotta make sure they kids gonna be straight too, cause I'm the one who can do it. You feel me? So I just be super locked in right now with everything. Like,
I think like it's honorable for you to, you know, kind of have this way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Now, knowing that it's so much, and we say it it's so much mañana out here.
Too much.
You feel me?
About this shit crazy.
You know what I mean? So
this shit
I say it again, but man, shout out to 21 for really brokering the idea of, you know what I'm saying, coming together. You starting your own label. What kind of artists are you have an eye on?
It's not like a certain artist. You know, I sign a female. I sign a country artist. Shit, long as I see you got that passion for music and you love it, and you dedicated to this shit, and you gonna put in the hours and the time, and you don't want nothing to be given to you, I'm all for it.
How much is that missed though? Because I done heard you say that multiple times, where as long as you put in the hours.
Because people, they think, you know, like, people niggas making one song and they popping.
Yeah.
You feel me? But then they'll go down. But some niggas get in the game like, shit, all I needed one. I just need one. I don't want that mentality, because shit, one just gonna get you a couple million, and you gonna fuck that up this year, next year, and you gonna be back fucked up. I'm looking for legacy, like nigga who wanna be a real artist. You feel me? Cause they watering down the music game, bro. Everybody rapping about the same shit. I think they can rap. Like, man, he can rap, I can rap. That shit ain't that easy, bro. You feel
Now,
me? This shit a talent. You feel like football? You know how nigga, everybody think they probably can play football, but until y'all get on that field and get your ass hit.
Everybody doing all these mixtapes on Instagram, and it's cool and it's translatable, but it's just a little something different when you got somebody in front of you that's trying to stop your wheel from getting the yard.
You feel
Sooner or later, you just gonna have to, you know what I mean?
For real, I'm already knowing.
No. Was there a person that you heard about that you became a new fan of while you was incarcerated?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hurricane Wilson. I fuck with her, bro. That shit hard. YTB Fat. Who else? I had heard about Z and Doe in Montana while I was locked up too.
Yeah.
I fuck with that shit.
And these artists are from what area?
Z and them, they from Dallas. YTV, he from Memphis. Well, Arkansas, West Memphis. Hurricane, I think he from somewhere in Florida.
Yeah.
He from somewhere in Florida. I think they probably, when I got out, I think YK, I'm like, I learned about them when I was out, like YK niece. I fuck with her, she hard.
For sure. Yeah. Now, I want to get to something because it's been a cultural phenomenon, but did you see Thug's first interview after jail, and what was your thoughts on that?
Damn, the first one he did, we went over.
The him and Bank. Did you see that?
Okay. Yeah, I seen that one. I ain't really just watch it all. It was I seen bits and
Clips,
pieces of it. Yeah. It was him. Shit, that's him. Yeah.
I think when I saw it, one thing that because as artists you see different ebbs and flows of the music that you create. But it was unique to see a man talk about his vulnerable
For sure.
state, not through music.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And, obviously listening to your music, like you got some dark, painful music that you can't just AI this. You can't chat GPT it like
you're right.
You gotta
and then
go.
like his music ain't really like that. So to hear him talk about that,
For sure.
Yeah, you're right.
And it was unique. Obviously there's a lot of respect for, Bank being from Atlanta and him able to create a safe environment for him to do those type of things. And from the outside looking in, you don't necessarily know what type of time people be on. You've been away for so long that it's like, bro, is he still on that? You know what I'm saying? I know he heard about certain things. We waiting to listen to the music.
For sure.
But those type of things from an artist that went through a lot of similarities, how do you process, and I'm not just in reference to, him.
I get it. Yeah. Man, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know.
So, riddle me this. Another Atlanta artist that I've yet to speak about, but want to hear your discussion points about Gunna. We hear his side versus his side, and whoever his is, you already know what his is. You know what I'm saying? He's been extremely quiet, knowing what it has been said to be.
For sure.
How do you think about the thing? That's
their problem. They got to go through and deal with. I do feel like he should speak about it. You feel me? I feel like people want to know his side. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I even feel like Thug want to know how he feels and know his side. You know what I'm saying? He got to speak about it. Shit, he say he got tricked or whatever. I don't actually look at it like he just told on a nigga, but you kind of like threw a nigga under the bus.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it's your man, so you owe a nigga an explanation. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel.
So, okay, owing an explanation.
Cause a nigga love you. Y'all love each other.
That.
Y'all ain't just got down.
We done been through some stuff.
Yeah. So now you ain't gonna say nothing to me. You gonna tell me nothing, my boy.
Yeah. And I understand.
Hurt me, like, you feel me? Like,
yeah.
You ain't gonna say nothing to me. You ain't gonna tell me how you feel. We gonna keep rapping about each other and shit. Nah, man. Even if you don't get on the interview and talk about it, hit a nigga phone, but we gotta talk about this shit. I need to know something. Feel me? Mm-hmm. Cause what if I would have went to jail for the rest of my life and I would have never got to see my kid off of that? How would you feel? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's how I feel.
Nigga, you.
But it ain't my place.
I is us. You feel me? Because it's so much that, bro. Atlanta is the pulse for so many things. Just like another city, another city, another city. But when you think about, like Jay-Z had this reference, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. But bro, if you pop in Atlanta, it pops everywhere.
Yeah.
And when you have a civil war, so to speak, and when you hear the label of cooperation being a rat, do you identify Gunna as a rat?
The world can answer that question. I ain't gonna get into that. I ain't got nothing against him. I don't know him. Shit. I don't know. You feel like he a rat?
This ain't about me, Jay. But just, okay, Remove the name. Take me through the difference between being a rat and cooperating. Is that a difference? Or
Cooperating is being a rat.
Okay. I ain't never been incarcerated beyond my little jail time where allegedly. So allegedly. Allegedly. Heavy on the ledge. You know what I'm saying? But educate me to that. When you see your situation, when you see Boosie's situation, when you see T.I.'s situation, Thug's situation, Rollo's situation.
I can only speak on me.
Correct.
I ain't never been in no interrogation room. They said, hey, man, you tell on them, man, you come home right now. I like, man, I'm going to go back upstairs. We finna playing cards. And then I see y'all when it's time me to go to trial. That's how I did my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I can't speak on everybody else.
Don't speak on nobody.
I ain't going to no interrogation room. And I ain't gonna
Explain. I'm just not a trick question, bro.
No,
and I'm not trying to belabor.
I'm just, you feel me?
Yeah, I think what I'm trying to identify is when you hear the word rat, explain.
If I bring you in the interrogation room, man, you talking, I say, hey, did he do this? How you gonna answer that?
Me? I ain't never been in that situation.
No, I know that, but yeah. So
Don't
if
get
I,
me to get
but
that.
look though, but if I say, hey, you was riding with him, and the world saying, like, people in the street, they saying he did it. Like, did he do it? What you gonna say? See, you quiet. Is it gonna be this reaction? If it's this reaction,
Where my light at?
yeah, you get what I'm saying? All right, that's how it's supposed to go.
When I had a mean hand of spades up there, I was about to bid an 8-ball on
Yeah,
y'all.
you feel me? Yeah. Let me go on back where I was. Yeah.
Now, can you explain cooperation? Is that the same thing?
Yeah, because when you cooperate, you cooperating against somebody. So somebody is gonna get in trouble off of your cooperation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So let me ask you this. For a nigga like me, is there ever a time where you're knowing the time that you can serve? Do you have the idea to say, because it's a lot of pressure. I only can imagine. When you start, and from what I heard, they don't even tell you the years, they tell you the months.
Yeah.
Nigga, months, they like 82 months. Like, that's a long, hold on, carry the one, add the 4. Boy, that's a dub. No, that's 30. Nah, nigga, that's 38. When you start figuring out the mathematical equation.
The thing about this though, like, you know, everybody don't come from that. So you can expect some people to be like, I'm going home. I don't give a damn, I'm tell on you. But when you portray to live this life, or to be a gangster, or to be this, you gotta live by that shit. You know what I'm saying? So they tell you 30, and you been doing all that bullshit. You gotta suck it up and take your time. You gonna tell on your partner, you gonna go do your thing, I'm gonna go home. But we were just riding together, doing all that bullshit together.
Now, knowing what you know about the rap game, about music as a whole, what would you say a percentage of people are actually rapping about what they actually did?
Shit, 10%.
10?
Yeah, I say 10. I'm going with the 10. I'm going 10%.
Even the toughest, them teardrops.
10%. 10%. I'm gonna go 10.
So, from your perspective, is there any chance that you could see Thug and Gunna being back to how they once were?
I think I could.
Recently or soon?
I don't know how soon. But I think they could. Shit.
Given the optics, where you know everything that we allegedly know, the person who you are today, could you forgive somebody that put you through that situation?
I could forgive you if I ain't go to jail about it. If I would have went to jail about this shit, I probably could never forgive you. But if I ain't go to jail, even though I, got some paperwork and shit, I probably could forgive you. We might not be as tight as we was, but I can forgive you and we're gonna be still cool. But I'm always have one eye on you. I'm gonna have one eye on you.
A lazy one.
Boy.
Now, as we was preparing for this show, I wanted to ask this question specifically. Do you get the respect that you deserve in music?
Now I do.
How so?
Cause at first, the whole industry, they was siding with, bro. You feel me? It was like some blackball shit going on. Like, yeah, don't fuck with y'all. But then since we went through what we went through, and they seen they just seen how I was. They seen my character. They seen my principles and the shit I stand on, and how I came home, and how I had the opportunity to tell on a nigga who I ain't even fuck with. And I did it and changed the narrative. You know what I'm saying? So now, when I come home, everybody like, damn, we fuck with bro. Oh, we gotta fuck with bro. And now, like the music been hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The music been there. But now, I got the whole world attention. So you ain't got no choice but to listen. And now once they play.
Now you're listening to it through a different lens because now you a part of that 10%.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause whatever was alleged against you in the court of law, they said what they said. But now when I rap it, or when you go back and you listen to certain things, y'all know I really wasn't. Do you wear that as a badge of honor?
Not really.
Okay, if other circumstances would have happened, do you think that would have been a stain on your character?
Like if I would have did something else?
If you was here in 2023.
Okay. Say, hold on. If I were here in 2000,
if we were having this conversation in 2023, meaning that you had to have done something to come on.
To come home. Oh yeah, that shit would have been different. You think, oh my God, they couldn't wait to say, hey, boy, we ain't fucking with Buddy. Shout out a rat. Shout out this. We'll never listen to him. Cam, why you even got him sitting on in this sofa, man? Get that butt up out of here, man.
Nah. See, Cam got one job to do because Cam really curious.
But that's what they would have been telling you. The comment when you posted it,
for sure.
Comment, they would have been killing me.
But people want to know. And this is what has changed since you've been home, right? How long you served for?
Yeah, 4.5.
Right? 5 years. I didn't have this platform.
Sure.
So some would say now, and I hear a lot of references to like, oh, y'all nigga go on these podcasts and y'all just get to telling everything. But hey, Oprah Winfrey, hey, Arsenio Hall, hey, Jay Leno, hey, there's been platforms for people to tell their truth.
Oh, you're right.
We just ain't never had it to control, like, nah, bro, I know what it was like to be in a situation where I'm an innocent bystander, but it's a dangerous place to be in. Cause buddy clubbing and buddy clubbing.
Right.
And it's like, y'all don't really know it was really dangerous. Like you could cut it with a knife, just as much tension. And it may not have always been you or him. It was the others.
Oh, sure.
You feel what I'm saying? And now that impacts business. But the optics of the business by certain individuals staying quiet and keeping it about business, so I'm gonna say he thriving. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I always have an open invitation to anybody to tell their own truth.
No, for sure. For sure.
But for me, whether you think I'm being messy, I can't control what people clip. I genuinely be wanting to ask the question because there is a lot of misunderstanding of what somebody may have heard that, man, nigga, that ain't happen like that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, this is how it really happened. This is how I really feel. Like, I don't got no ill will to Buddy, his family, or whatever. But listening it to a song and you saying it with your words and your actions is a whole different type of thing. So
I get it.
yeah. It's a lot of different talent in Atlanta. Do you ever see a time where there would never be quarrels or differences and people can just go along to get along in the music industry?
You said that never get along, or
Like, yeah. Well, they can't get along enough to just at least make music together.
you saying they can't or they can
They
get along?
can, but
I think so. I think so because, like, you know, people gonna follow. Long the right people lead, and they showing like, hey, like what man Buddy doing. They see that and they see like, damn, so I don't know, just knock down the money together. They gonna get to looking like, hey man, I know we don't fuck with y'all, but we can go knock down their money together right quick. You feel me? Yeah. That's the most important thing. Shit, y'all wanna we gonna kill each other, or you wanna go knock down some money right quick? That's the big question. And what you thinking they gonna say? Shit, they gonna knock down the money then.
But Pete,
I know I'm gonna say that. Shit, knock this motherfucker down.
And you should. But peep this though. A black man saying to hell with another black man is different than a white man saying to another white man to hell with you. See, a white man can look at another white man, and I've seen it. Oh, he's a dickhead. Oh, he's an asshole. Oh man, I hate him. But they make millions and billions of dollars together.
Oh, for sure.
A black man looking at another black man and say, man, nigga, the hell with you, nigga. It's on sight. Y'all gonna tear down everything in this room trying to get a hold of each other. Ain't no money being made. If anything, it's gonna be money owed to all the damages that's gonna be done. It's gonna be lives that's gonna be took. You feel me?
Oh, for sure.
I just hope that we can all get to a point where it's like, bruh, what we talking about?
But that's why it take big homies. You know, niggas ain't having big homies no more. Cause all the little homies think they the big homies. I'm telling them, bro, I'm in prison. I remember telling the young nigga like, you know, it's gang, blood, Crips, all that. So I'm talking to a young nigga, he like, that young nigga about 25. And he like, man, such and such got the, he got the, I don't know what they call it. He the big dog on the account. Shit, how old he is? Shit, that nigga 20. He 19. I'm like, so you gotta listen to the nigga younger than you? Yeah, that's just how it is. How do that even make sense? You know what I'm saying?
But how, like, where do you come from? Like, what bylaws do you kind of ascribe to that, whether it's respect, you feel what I'm saying? Because if he's following somebody younger than him, but you say, my big homie was always the older guy that been through stuff.
Come on, man. How you gonna listen to a nigga young? He finna, if you say I'm finna crash out, young nigga gonna say, fuck it, I'm crashing out with you, let's get it. Cause he on the same thing you on, and his mind is smaller than your mind. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I used to tell him, I don't know how y'all do that shit, bro. Nigga ain't listen to no nigga who younger than him.
Is there a reason?
Ain't nothing wrong with listening to a nigga who younger than him.
Yeah, for sure.
If it's mine, though. But you ain't finna be my big homie and you the little homie. That's crazy.
But to my point that I said earlier, you've literally been the little homie, and now you've morphed into the big homie. So for people, and even that dynamic where it's like, but how old you is? 23. But I'm 36. You ain't even seen life, as much life as I live.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? And not to say that age plays a part. experiences plays a part.
No, you're right.
So what does that say to the individual that is older than that person? You ain't been experienced too much to not to say that you can't listen to somebody that's younger. But as older individuals, we got to take life in a way where it's not necessarily losses, but more so the lessons that we can now bestow and say, hey, bro, I've been through what you've been through.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. And that's what I used to like, man, because they'll have a dorm with all the young niggas. I used to be like, why they got it like that? They supposed to have some of the older folks in there with the younger folk so they can tell them, like, I've been here. I came in the same age you were. I was on the same shit you was on. And then I realized that shit won't get me nowhere. They got to hear that. Because if they don't never hear that, they ain't going to never change. You feel me? They got to see somebody, damn, he been through this shit. But he doing good now. I want to be like him. Mm-hmm. They got to see it. That's why I say, if a nigga going to lead the right way, they going to follow. But it take for everybody to want to lead in this type of way. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. For sure. Let's change the dynamic real quick. But last question in regards to the music. If you had to crown the next star out of Atlanta, someone that you grown a respect level from the music game, who would you shout out?
Up and coming?
Yes, sir.
Shit, YK niece. She gonna be a star.
For sure. I ain't never heard of Auntie. Yeah, I gotta lock in with her then, you feel me?
She gonna be a star.
Yeah. You've publicly dated in the past for individuals that we know of. Would you ever date publicly again?
I ain't gonna lie, dating publicly be the weird, but we can't help it because who we are. They gonna find out anyway, you feel me? Mm-hmm. But not really, hell no. That shit fuck up shit. What you think? The internet fuck up everything, but the comments.
You got to keep something for yourself.
Yeah, you feel me?
You got to keep something, and you know, I've been in the blogs every now and then. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is what's for you is what's for y'all, and there got to be a level of non-negotiable that we don't allow people to get
fuck
in.
up. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate, you know, my situation because a lot of times she get drugged because of my behalf.
My fact.
You feel what I'm saying? But I'm speaking my truth. And the ignorant thing about it is a lot of people are bitter themselves. So they gonna put out bitter intentions like, why she doing? He's a clown. Why would you even give this man a time? But they're like, baby, I ain't for you.
Come on, man. And you ain't even got nobody.
How you feel? You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It be like that, bro. You know, but listening to your music on this specific project and, you know, obviously seeing, you know, your songs in the past, you've always been open to the woman that's in your life. Mm-hmm. So any specifics to the person that you're with now that was like, yo, I can't really remember the song, but you were like, and I ain't trying to curse, but you gave her a shout out like, ain't nobody better than mine. You feel me?
For sure.
So are those things kind of hint or a nudge to that you got somebody? Are you dating? Are you?
Oh, yeah, I'm dating. I got a girl.
So, hold on. You got a girl?
I got a woman.
Yeah, but are you dating?
No, I got a woman.
Oh, okay. You said, yeah, I'm dating.
I'm dating my woman.
Okay, say that. Gotcha.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Me and my girl, we used to have these conversations when I was in prison. And she used to be like, I'm dating. And I was like, shit, when you say you dating, I'm thinking like, okay, you dating one person. That's how I look at it. Mm-mm. I ain't know, I'm dating me, you just shopping around dating everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't never know that. I'm
dating.
like, hell no, that ain't dating. You fucking around.
Yeah.
That ain't dating.
She said that or you said that?
I was saying, like, when you dating, you dating a person.
So she corrected you.
Yeah, she like, nah, dating me, now you dating people. I'm like, how the fuck do that make sense?
Yeah, like you're in this.
That makes sense to you though?
No, it don't. Like dating mean that you outside exploring your options.
I'm saying that makes sense.
No, it don't. You can't say I'm dating, but I got a girl. Feel what I'm saying? You can say like I got a girl.
No, see,
that means you not dating.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I thought dating mean like you dating one person.
Like me and my girl go on dates. That's a whole different thing.
Okay, that makes sense then. I guess I was wrong because I was on that ad like, no, that shit don't make sense. If you dating, you gotta. I'm thinking if a girl tell me she dating, I'm thinking she got a nigga. She trying to fish.
You got to add an S to it. When you say dating, she got niggas.
Okay.
Feel what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I'm trying to put you down. So you're not dating?
No, I'm not dating. I got a woman. You feel me? I got a
exclamation point. So how was that relationship stronger, or how were you able to nurture that relationship, you know what I'm saying, incarcerated?
I ain't gonna lie, it really was some of the best times of our life because we got to know each other a lot because we was on the phone so much. You feel me? Like, I'm talking about down there all day. You know how much money I probably spent with Secure? Secure is like, you know, the telephone shit. When you're in jail, you got to put money on the phone. We would talk from down the sun up to sundown all day. She picking up every call. But, you know, she had to go to work. When she go to work, she take a break. Call me at 30, call me at 12. We talk for 10 minutes. Call me back at 1. Call me at 2. When she get off, I'm on the phone all day. We just talking about everything. And we got to, like, you know, just know each other and learn each other.
So if them conversations was leaked, it wouldn't be no incriminating evidence of lying. When you talking about everything.
Now you might hear some moaning and shit. Well, you gonna hear all my shit, some little phone set, man. Little phone set.
Hey!
I'm like, this boy a freak.
But that's funny as hell. But now, like, it bro.
We don't even, baby, we fucking tonight. I'm gonna talk to y'all young niggas later, man. Man, my girl finna fuck, man. Y'all niggas go to sleep, man.
I swear on everything. What?
No,
but no, bro, like that's cool. Hopefully I'll never get to experience that respectfully, but it's like going through what you went through, having access to what you've had access to. Do you look at relationships different?
I don't really look at them different. I don't know. I look at them different. I'm gonna say I look at them different.
Because of?
What I went through.
Yeah.
And how I had somebody to be there for me at my worst, and they stuck it out with me. It may make you not take your person for granted. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like before then, yeah, I used to be able to some bullshit. You feel me? Yeah. Taking shit for granted, fucking around. But like going through that and having somebody stick it out with you, like you gonna cherish that person. Like,
okay,
they're my person.
Beautiful. How do you know she the one?
Cause I know.
Yeah.
You want to hear?
No, like, because everybody different. Like, you may have done certain things that may be petty to other people, but what was your process of, like, identifying, like, hold on, Charlotte, I need to see? Because I tell...
Like, I ain't gonna lie, this how I knew she was the one. We talking on the phone, right? And I'm like, I'm telling her, like, bro, you can talk to folks because we don't even know the outcome of what this gonna be. And what if we start saying, I see you my girlfriend, and Lord forbid I get life. You ain't gonna wanna be with me. She like, how you know? Like, how you know I ain't gonna stay around? Like, I may not want that. And when she said that, I'm like, damn. So you'll do life with me, come see me, and not talk to nobody else? I'm like, oh yeah, you gotta be the one. Like, what? Anybody else like, boy, y'all had get 2 more months in that motherfucker. I'm finna leave your ass, fool.
And do you believe her?
Nah, yeah, I definitely believe her.
Like I typically have like a question of the day, right? And the question that I will pose to people is, how long are you willing to wait? You feel what I'm saying? Because I've witnessed individuals, male and female, people that just thug it out. You see certain people thugging it out, like publicly. And it may not always be because of incarceration. It could be because of a job opportunity. It could be because of, serving in the military.
Oh, for sure.
It could be so many different things where like your relationship is going to be challenged, not because of abandonment, it's just opportunities. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, sure.
Is there a threshold that you would have given her to say, no, you got to move on?
If I would have got a lot of time, I would have told her.
What's a lot of?
Shit. Dude that I had just did 4.5, 10 probably wouldn't have been a lot because I had already did 4.5. So if you did these 4.5, man, you got to do 4 more, 5 more with me. But if they would have gave me like 15, 20, 25, baby, you gonna live your life. Live your life, man. I don't want to fuck up your life. You feel me? That extra 5 too long for you? You want to wait it? You selfish, Cam.
Extremely. Could you have waited? You putting the pressure on me like, could you have waited 4.5?
Yeah, but look, I ain't saying I was her. You know what I'm saying? But I would have been there. I probably would have fucked around and shit. And she would have knew that, because I would have told her. I would have been honest. Yeah. But I would have been there. Every phone call, money, did visits. Yeah, I would have been there. I would have rolled it out with her. You feel me?
I would have been there too. But the man got needs.
Yeah, see, but I think a woman can respect some of that. We just can't respect a girl having needs.
Let's talk about that.
You feel me? Like,
is that a double standard?
I guess so. I don't know. What you think?
You keep hitting me with that. I don't know what you think.
You too.
He just getting
I gotta see. We having a conversation.
Hey, bro, he passing the mic real fast.
I gotta see.
Okay, let me ask you. I'm going viral right now because I've been public about asking my lady for her list.
What they were saying, you ain't supposed to do that?
Some say that's insecure. Some say
that ain't insecure. I did the same shit. Damn.
Look,
look though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't asked like the whole list.
So you heard about it?
I heard about that.
Say that.
I just asked like, how you fought anybody I know?
Mm-hmm.
If you fought anybody I know, I need to know. Cause like you said, I don't want to be around no nigga and he think he got one up on me. No, I know you already smacked my girl. So,
a smacker.
Shit, I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But so
I don't want to be blind.
I think what people was missing out of my intent was like, bruh, look at you. You so easy to love. You feel what I'm saying? Paddock on your wrist, bust down around your neck, lifestyle, you pulled up, you know what I'm saying, militant, people around you, you know what I'm saying, fun-going guy, father to your kids, you got motion. And there's not a lot of time we can truly identify who we really with, because you don't know if they love you for you or love you for what you can do for them. So something as simple as saying, hey, Shawty, tell me your list. It's not more intrusive if you understand what my intent for asking that is. And if you're going to lie to me about a list that I really don't care about,
I definitely can't trust you.
Talk to me nice.
Definitely don't want you. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? And I was like, I'll be trying to explain that more so because if you don't tell me it, now you got to preface it as I'm going somewhere. For example.
And me though, I'm going to tell my girl, like, hey, baby.
It goes both ways.
I smacked her. Even if we somewhere,
it goes both ways. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a smacker.
You feel me? I'm gonna tell my girl.
It's
And she gonna ask me too though. You fucked up?
there. And that was
I ain't catch up, baby. You good.
You say. Like y'all can't, you know what I mean?
You feel me?
But for that, it just builds a level of trust. Some call it petty, but it like, I know if I ask her a real question,
she gonna tell me
the truth. And the same for her.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not gonna play around with you, because if we going somewhere and it's a ball, it's a gala, it's a football game, basketball, whatever. And it's hey, hold on, baby, let's walk. Shot it over there. Yeah, you know how you gonna change or shift the energy. So now everything was all peaches and cream until you're like, wait, what? What? Next follow-up gonna be, when was this? You know what I'm saying? And how, like, people getting distracted by, do you care how many times? No, I don't care on how many times. It just, before Cam, during Cam, that's two different Cams.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just that type of respect.
Nah, I ain't tripping. I would have did the same thing.
It's needed though.
Yeah.
But I guess we think alike, bro. But here we go. The album Already Legend feels like a statement. Why the title?
Man, because I'm already a legend. Shit, I been knew I was a legend when I was goddamn 10 years old. You feel me? I knew what I wanted. I knew what I wanted to do. Knew who I wanted to be. And I did it. Shit, since I was 9, I was telling my uncle, like, man, I'm gonna be a rapper. And I did it. Yeah. So when you can tell a motherfucker what you gonna be and do it, shit, that speak volume.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It was one thing that I witnessed, a part of Already Legend. Thank you for the shout out too, though. That whole hard. That whole, like, I was like, hey, bro.
Hey, look, you know, I ain't gonna lie though, I been came up with that boy in prison. I used to be watching First Take, you know, every Friday you come on.
Hello.
Yeah, man. I was like, that boy keep with me hat. Man.
Got to. Keep a lot of hat like a cat. I said, oh, my boy, for sure. But it's like, that's the Atlanta in me.
No,
like, I'm doing it in a whole different way that, like, somebody asked me this the other day. Like, hey, man, we seen your transformation. Like, you used to have a bald cut or low shave or whatever, and then it was like, why you grow your hair? And I told him, like, I relate to more of my kind now than I ever have. Bruh, I'm on national TV. I got a national show that people pay attention to. And God is my witness. You know, I got Shells here, I got Peggy here, I got, you know, so many individuals that are with me on a day-to-day basis that even my team, when I'm looking around, you know, I got Johnny, Alatra, so many individuals that don't hear, hey, bro, I really like your podcast. Hey, Rich, don't hear that. You know what I'm saying? Sure. John Pierre, don't hear that. But it's like, bro, if they knew that what they're doing and helping me build, it's like I've tried to pay so much restitution back because it's an appreciation that everybody's a fan, you know, and I just want to stay authentic, you know, to me, that when people see me, they know, oh, that's Cam. And he came from where I kind of came from, too. Oh, sure. Why wasn't Bigger Rank one on this album?
We had him on here.
I was expect.
I had a song.
Coming up!
I had a song. Look, see, most of the songs, they came on like too fast. They didn't really have a lot of room for them to talk at the beginning. And then I had a song. I got a song with T-Pain he spoke on, but it just ain't make the cut.
Wow.
You feel me? And the song hard as fuck though. So it gonna make the next cut for sure. But I just had so many songs and shit, man.
That's been like, yo, you know, for people who follow you, that's like a stamp. Like,
for sure.
And that's what goes back to like the gutter gangster, but it's also inspirational, motivational, you know what I'm saying, kind of a twist to your art, you know what I mean? And I was like always wondering like why Buddy ain't make the cut.
Yeah, that's all.
How soon?
We were definitely trying to get him on that though.
Yeah. But how soon do you have until you feel like I gotta release something else?
Man, me personally, I want to keep dropping. I want to feed the street. I want to drop January, December if I could. But, you know, people attention span short. They want to hear new shit.
For sure.
Like, they already like, damn, what we getting next? And I'm like, shit, nigga, I just dropped.
Nigga, digest that. Yeah.
You feel me? But I get it. You feel me?
So, like, the business of music has obviously shifted where you need, like, what is it? Social media kind of trendy songs.
Yeah.
While you were making this project, was that something that you kind of put it in and be like, no, this one gonna be for like TikTok or Snapchat?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I don't make music for that type of shit. If it go there, it go there. You feel me? But I'm staying true to myself, and I'm trying to give people the best music possible.
Yeah.
If you can turn up to it, you can turn up to it. If you can dance to it, you can dance to it. But I ain't just going there like, damn, I gotta make a TikTok song. That shit'll scratch your ass out.
Could you change your genre?
Like what? Like pop?
Like country.
I probably can do some country music.
Yeah.
I can do anything, bro.
Yeah. Like I'm a big fan of Shabuzi.
Oh, for sure.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, but going back to listen to like him, he was a rapper, and then now he's morphed into like what we know him to be, a country music star now.
I didn't even know he was a rapper at first.
No, like you go on any of the platforms, you'll kind of go back and see like Post Malone.
Yeah.
Like when he came White Iver's son.
Yeah.
And now you see he's a whole different. And what's the Big Dog, Big Boy?
Big X.
Yeah. So for him, he released a whole country album. What gave kind of like country tones. Beyonce, Cowboy Carter. Like these people are tapping into different genres of music to get a different audience. Could you?
Yeah, I can. I was working on one. I'm gonna have one in a minute. Yeah.
Too hard.
Yeah.
So Pete, my last couple of questions is, what message do you want the young kids in Atlanta, the ones that watch your every move, as the label Big Homie, to take from this chapter of your life?
Man, first off, we gotta stop the violence. Too many young people dying, too many young niggas dying, getting killed, losing their life or going to jail. We gotta stop that shit. I got a son, you feel me? I hope the best for my son, you feel me? And all y'all young niggas. Well, however, young people. And now, man, whatever you want, bro, you gotta go get it, bro. If you got dreams, you gotta chase them, man. You gotta dream big. Don't let nobody tell you can't do that shit, cause you can, you feel me? Take can't out your own vocabulary. And goddamn, take care of the family. Put family first, put God first, and just know anything possible.
Say less, man. When it's all said and done, what's the headline you want attached to YFN Lucci's name?
Legendary, unstoppable, undeniable. I'm gonna keep going.
Hello.
You talking about magnificent?
Yeah. Spectacular.
Hey, we missing anything? We good?
Already legend.
Say less, man. Hey, man, listen, as we end things here at Funky Friday, bro, appreciate you, bro. Like, I did my job. Hopefully people will respect you more, because you've obviously grown into an individual that I tip my hat out to, bro. Like real talk. Coming from the same streets, coming from the same city, bro. Not a lot of times that you get to look up to a person, admire a person, but also to a fan of a person at the same time. Why you here?
Also.
You feel me? As we end things here at Funky Friday, man, when I say all together, we're gonna say one love. When I say all together, we're gonna say one love. When I say all together, we're gonna say what?
One love.
All right, listen, it's gonna look similar to this. We're gonna use this camera, we're gonna use one finger, come to this camera, we're gonna use one pinky, then we're gonna come to the final camera, and we're gonna use one love. When I say all together, when I say, there you go. You feel me? You ready, bro? One hand out, one finger, one pinky, one thumb. All together?
I fucked it up.
No, you good. You good. We gotta remix that. You dig what I'm saying? Here we go. One hand out, one finger, one pinky, One thumb. All together.
One
love. YFN Lucci, ladies and gentlemen.
Good to find me too, my boy.